Hey, good Sunday morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, October the 22nd. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday morning. As I record this and speak with you this morning, our two dogs, Bella, the Greyhound, and Paisano, the Beagle, have been playing outside. They brought their act inside, so you might hear a little something out of them in the background. I hope not, but if you do, you do. But it amazes me always to watch these animals when they play, when they interact, and what they can teach us about life and what they could teach us about being a more peaceful person and world. It's just amazing to me, and I will always try my best to communicate that to you because I believe that that will go a long way towards giving us peace on earth. And we each have to do what we believe is right, what we are given by God with whatever knowledge or talents we may have, to do the best we can to have the best impact. It's all we can do when we have issues that are going on around the world as they're going on right now. So I urge you to continue on in whatever you believe is the best way to spread peace. With that, I'm going to ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Matthew, chapter 22, verses 15 to 21. The Pharisees went off and plotted how they might entrap Jesus in speech. They sent their disciples to him with the Herodians, saying, "Teacher, we know that you are a truthful man, and that you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. And you are not concerned with anyone's opinion, for you do not regard a person's status. Tell us then, what is your opinion? Is it lawful to pay the census tax to Caesar or not?" Knowing their malice, Jesus said, "Why are you testing me, you hypocrites? Show me the coin that pays the census tax." Then they handed him the Roman coin. He said to them, "Whose image is this and whose inscription?" They replied, "Caesar's." At that he said to them, "Then repay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God." You hear me say a lot that I am always fascinated with the way Jesus provides information. It's information that absolutely channels the gospel message, but stops at a point and gives every individual the ability to figure out where they go from there. That is a absolute exclamation point on this gospel, for he does not say what it is we give to God and what it is we give to Caesar. He just says, go figure it out. What are you giving to Caesar? What are you giving to God? What are you giving to the world? What are you giving to your faith life? And this gospel could go a long way towards saying, well, this is why maybe there doesn't need to be organized religion, because Jesus puts it out there and says, hey, each of you figure it out for yourselves. And at the end, that's true. But there is a value to a place where you go, whether it's here with me, whether it's somewhere else, because there are guides there, and hopefully there are guides in the name of ministers and priests or whatever the case may be that are helping you open your mind towards looking at what you should do to grow your faith life. I urge it to be absolutely said that they're not telling you what to do, but giving you options, opening your ways to open your mind to your own self-expression and how you present and go forward with your faith. Because ultimately, it's up to you. And then there's a community of believers that you have around you, that you learn from. Some, in all honesty, you're going to learn how not to act. And some, you're going to learn how to act. This is what the value, I believe, is to an organized religion as it's known. But when we get back to the real substance of the matter here, it is up to us every day to take what Jesus gives us that opens our minds. And that's what it's all about. We're opening our minds and our hearts to the message and then interpreting our own self-expression towards a positive end to growing our own faith life. And by doing so, our check and balance to know that we're right is to watch how we're influencing people around us. that gives us the ability to say we're either on the right track or maybe we need to modify a bit. Well, my friends, that's my message on this Sunday morning. As always, I hope it was helpful for you. I always welcome your comments and your thoughts. I appreciate always you being here with me. I do believe as we continue on with the world the way it is, that we can go in there in one of two directions. We could either just throw our hands up and say, this is really a difficult place to be, or we could say, I need to do a little bit more myself to have a positive influence on this world we live in. With that, I'm going to ask you for a moment or two of silence, and then we'll end with a prayer. Most loving Jesus, we continue to pray for peace in this world. We realize that there are things that are beyond our control, but we want to focus on what is in our control. And that is our own actions, our own walk of faith, and the ability to have the influence that we can have on those around us. Our prayer is always for peace in the situation that is going on, and we hope that all involved can search their own minds and hearts to dig deeper into a peaceful world for all creation. My friends, I wish you all a wonderful Sunday today, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Take care, everyone.